How you doing, Reese? Okay. Seems like there we go. We just did one of these videos last week, and here we are again. I think we forget about the age of some of our favorite actors, actresses, singers. Wow. So, there we go. How's everyone doing today? Okay. So most of you have already heard. Thanks, Reese. Um, about the passing of Sidney Poitier, and depending on which generation you're in. How you doing, Anthony? Anthony, type it in the comment section. Let me know if you're familiar with this actor, okay? Mr. Sidney Poitier. And he was really, how you doing, Chef? Thank you, Chef. You are as well. Chef, I was just telling my partner, Chef Finest Wine, those of you who have not subscribed to his channel, please go on over. How you doing, Mary? I was just saying before you guys came in that we just did a video last week on Betty White, and I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but people just keep passing. Yeah, Anthony doing good. Okay, Anthony, he was a trailblazing pioneer. Okay, and as usual, when my video ends, as a matter of fact, I have a video playing behind me. Lilies of the Field. Oh my goodness. Um, and again, this guy, let me give you a little bit of his backstory. Like I typically try to do. Born February 20th, 1927. Yeah, share this, folks, if you know how. Share this video out. I'd love to have more people in the conversation discussing their favorite Sidney Poitier movies, films. I remember all the films he did in the 70s. Oh my, I mean, I love all his work, but you know, when you're a child, things just seem a little bit more special. And so, yeah, he was born February 20th, 1970. He was born in Miami, Florida. But actually, how you doing, Donna? Actually, um, his parents were visiting. So he was just inadvertently born. So actually, they were from Cat Island in the Bahamas. I don't know if most of you know that. How you doing, Tina? And so his parents were visiting, and then he was born. He's born prematurely, and while his family was visiting for the weekend. And so his family, you know, poor farmers, they were in Florida sharing, selling their produce, and that's what happened. So he moved to Miami at 15. His parents felt, you know, he could have a better life in America. And at 16, he actually moved to New York. And so, wow, I didn't know that. And he became a waiter, you know, working, trying to make it. And as a dishwasher, he found him a friend who helped him with his reading skills. A fellow worker was helping him read the newspapers because he had a really thick accent, and he wanted to try to, you know, improve that. So something new that I found out. Thank you, Chef. He in 1943 he lied about his age, and back then it was easy. We didn't have computers like we do now. You could say, yeah, I'm 16, I'm 17. Who knew? Who really knew? So he lied and said that he was uh, old enough, and lied about his age. Got it. He was admitted. Of course, World War II was going on during this time, and he was trained to work with psychiatric patients. Well, he didn't like working with the psychiatric patients, so guess what he did to get out of the military? He feigned mental illness himself, and then he was discharged. He didn't have a mental health issue. He just, it wasn't what he thought it would be, and he just wanted to get out. And again, he worked on trying to rid himself of his Bahamian accent. His film debut, Donna, those of you who are familiar with Sidney Poitier, please leave me a comment in the comment section. What are some of your favorite roles or favorite movies? I'm going to tell you, those of you, I have playing behind me, Lilies of the Field. This is where he won his Academy Award, okay? Um, so his film debut actually was in 1950 with No Way Out. Tina, okay, thought you had said something. So that was 1950. 1959, he was the first African American to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Actor in The Defiant Ones. That was with Mr. Tony Curtis. For those of you who don't know who he is, his daughter is Jamie Curtis, a well-known actress that you may know. 1961, how many of you remember A Raisin in the Sun? He received a Golden Globe nomination. That was excellent. As a matter of fact, and I know I'm dating myself, uh, Chef says he called Dionne Warwick little girl because she was following him one day as he was walking. He said, "Little girl, why are you following me?" She said, "Can I have your autograph?" Okay, that's a nice story, Chef. Okay. Um, and so, well, where was I? Yeah. And so, anyway, so he was doing well. Raisin in the Sun was the very first video that I rented. Now, this is when Blockbuster was big. This was when, yes, Donna, this was when, what was it? It was another video store. Of course, Blockbuster was king at that time. And you could go rent, those of you who don't know, you could go to the library and rent videos. So when I got my first VCR, again, I'm dating myself, I went to the library, and that was the very first movie that I rented, A Raisin in the Sun. So yes, I'm dating myself. I know I am. 1961, Paris Blues, movie about American racism. 1963, he won an Academy Award for Lilies of the Field, the movie you see behind me playing right now. Tina said, "To Serve with Love," and guess who's coming to dinner? Heat of the Night. Good. Yes, I'm coming to that. 1965, A Patch of Blue with Miss Shelley Winters. Now, I'd been reading on that years ago. Shelley Winters did not want to do A Patch of Blue. Those of you who know the movie, she portrayed a racist, and she felt that American artists, audiences would really think that she was a racist, and they really had to twist her arm to get her to play that role. She didn't like it, but she did it, and it's an excellent movie. Yes, he was brilliant. 1967 was a monumental year, as Tina stated. To Serve with Love. Oh my God. Have you seen To Serve with Love? Do I need to say any more? Where he had these really rough bunch of kids in London. It was about racial, social issues. In the Heat of the Night with Virgil Tibbs. Again, 1967. If you guys look in the little section where I shared additional resources, I shared. Any of you know about that slap in that movie? If you do, now this was 1967, so that should tell you why it meant so much. In the original script, the white man was supposed to slap his face, and he was just supposed to walk away. He changed the script so that he slapped the man back, and then he made them rewrite his contract. So I found this out in my research. He made them rewrite the contract so when the movie was done, they couldn't go back to the editing room and cut that part out. But you didn't see a black person slapping a white man in the 60s, not even in the movies. So this was monumental. So he would not play demeaning roles. So even though, there weren't a lot of African American stars, he was like, I'm not, playing the, servant roles. He was, yeah. So he was something. Let me see what else. So 1967 again. That was big, big, big. And if you have, like I said, if you haven't seen In the Heat of the Night where he played Virgil Tibbs, oh my God, check it out. It is something. When he slapped that man, and that when the man slapped him and he slapped the man back, audiences were like, So again, that was in the 60s, and you didn't see that not even in films. And then 1972. Now, how many of you are familiar with Buck and the Preacher? Oh my God, he and Harry Belafonte, Ruby Dee. That's like one of my favorite westerns all time. 1974, he had Uptown Saturday Night. Donna, I know you remember Uptown Saturday Night. Tina, do you remember that? Chef, let me know. Reese, let me know. Um, then he had Let's Do It Again. Him and he and Bill Cosby working together was magical. I love that pairing. Donna, that was an excellent movie. Yes, Buck and the Preacher. Tracy, how you doing? Tracy Holmes. They call me Mr. Tibbs. Yes. Tracy, do you remember in the movie In the Heat of the Night where that white man slapped his face and he slapped him back? Oh my God. Yes. You got it. If you haven't seen that, you need to check it out. To Serve with Love, all of these movies I'm telling you about, please check it out. 1977, A Piece of the Action. Oh my goodness, I absolutely loved it. So check these movies out. And then there was a movie he did, and obviously I didn't call out all of his filmography, but I called out the major players. 1991, I don't know if you guys remember, he played in it was like a movie series. I think it was over 2, 3 nights, something like that. Separate but Equal, which was about the 1954 landmark Supreme Court case of Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas. He was playing the part of Thurgood Marshall. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. I'm actually going to do a video on Separate but Equal and the Brown versus the Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas. See where we are now, okay, in American education as opposed to where we were back then. So wanted to share that with you and just get your thoughts. Okay, so he received 1 Grammy Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, 1 British Academy Award. Mary, the movie Lilies of the Field. Yes. Now, those of you who are just joining for the first time, up under my video, when the video's done processing, I always have sources that I've utilized, and I have sources that are additional resources for you. I actually have some of those movies or movie clips up under additional resources. So I'm doing fine. Thank you, Roz. If you haven't, check it out. He received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1994. No, Donna, no drama. Okay. The Presidential Medal of Honor was awarded to him in 2009 by Barack Obama. He participated in the March on Washington, so a lot of people don't know he was involved with that in 1963. He was a humanitarian. He fought for civil rights, and a lot of people don't know that about him. Oh, great, Mary. Thank you. Um, he published an autobiography in 1980. That was the first one. He has other books that he's written as well. And here's a little known tidbit that if you knew this, you let me know. How you doing, Gino? Um, from 1997 until the year 2000, he was the Bahamian ambassador to Japan. How many of you knew that? Type it in the comment section. How many of you actually knew that? Okay. He was the Bahamian ambassador to Japan. Yes, Mary, he's very, very interesting. Like I said, he's known for his, how you doing, B Sugar? How are you? Mary, I would love to read his autobiography when I get some time. Yeah, most people don't know this. B Sugar, I know you were here last Sunday as well. I hate to be a Debbie Downer or a sad Sally, but when icons like this, Betty White and Sidney Poitier pass away, we have to discuss their lives and their work. Um, and again, I love all of his work. And I didn't realize unless I had forgotten. Right, Donna, he was quiet. He was sort of a behind the scenes type person. Like I said, most people don't know about his humanitarian work, his civil rights work. But yeah, he assisted and he helped. So what do you guys think about Sidney Poitier? Those of you who are just joining, behind me playing now is Lilies of the Field. That's one of my all-time favorites. Donna, you remember we used to go to the movie theater, all those Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, A Piece of the Action. I can look at those movies forever and never be tired of them, okay? Oh, okay. Thank you, B Sugar. You know how some people are like, oh, I just want positive. But when an icon like this passes away, folks, we have to acknowledge their lives, okay? And again, particularly when people have been such a large part of our lives. From child, we all have pretty good, decent childhood experiences, and we all have movies we love, books that we love, and when these people, I guess he was 90, what, 95, 96, 95, I think, and we don't realize we're getting older, but guess what? Our icons are getting older too. And so, and it doesn't hit us until boom, look, Betty White was what, 99? And so, we got to realize, hey, we all have an appointed time and place, and we are leaving here. We're getting out of here. So, I just wanted to share that with you. If no one passes this week, then we'll get back to our, regular schedule topics. I was going to talk about redlining, but you guys, please, check out his work. If you like good acting, again, now in his generation, you had to have talent, and at that time, if you saw African Americans on television, males were butlers or chauffeurs. For the most part, women were, maids or mammies. And we know Diane Carroll helped to break that barrier, So thank you, Chef. 90, I knew 94, 95. These, oh, okay. I can't keep up. It's too much. So yeah, we all have an appointed place and time, but hey, that's why, I say we need to, enjoy people while they're here. Let's give people their flowers while they're here. We don't know when they're going to leave us. And that goes for our family, that goes for our friends. Is there anything else anyone would like to add to the conversation? Oh my goodness. I said, no, I was at work and I got the alert on my phone that he passed. I was like, oh no. The first thing immediately that came to my mind was, let's do it again at Uptown Saturday night. I was like, oh no. All right, folks, you know what time it is. It's time for our drawing. If you are still here, type here. All right, B Sugar is here. Donna is here. Anyone that Daniel is still here. Okay, how you doing, Dan? Reese is still here. Chef is still here. Thank you, Chef. Who else is here? Donna's here. Tracy Holmes is still here. All right, Tracy Holmes, I'm adding you to the drawing. Yes, he was. Thank you, Mary. That's how he became exposed to a whole new generation. I think I have everyone's name. Everyone, Tina's here and Roz is here. And that's it. Okay. I think I have everyone. And now I will draw the names. Hopefully by next Sunday, I will have the little thingy where you spin it and then the name, you write names with the little expo markers. All right, I'm going to draw. Those of you who are here for the first time, I'm just going to draw out some names here. And let's see who I have first. Donna. I told you you're going on my taxes. Donna and Tina. And okay, one more winner. Let's see if it's somebody new. Daniel. Okay, here we go. Daniel, Tina, Donna. So those of you who've been here before, you know how we do. Once the video stops processing, you go to the description box and leave a comment. How did you like the video? Share out the video. That's something new I'm going to try to do this year. Those of you who share the video, you have family and friends to come visit the channel, look at videos and leave comment. I'm going to give you a larger cash prize, okay? And we all can use money, right? And this is for all my winners. This is for Daniel. This is for Tina. And this is for Donna. There you go, Donna. All right. Hey, Gino's still here. All right. So again, the bell. Yeah, that didn't you hear it? Okay, that there it is, Tina. Um, so again, thank you everyone for coming and participating in the conversation. Yes, we lost an icon. It's heart wrenching, guys. Those of you that haven't seen the movies that I talked about. Now he has more movies, but those were big, 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 big. Check them out when you come next Sunday. We can discuss them, and I'll see what we're going to talk about. But yeah, those of you, share the channel info with your family and friends, and when they come by, tell them to leave a comment. Say, hey, such and such sent me. All right, um, and you may find a little money in your Cash App account. All right, thank you for spending this valuable time with the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. And I hope to see you all next Sunday, where we can get back to, some little known Black history topics. Okay. Anything you might want me to discuss, leave it in the comment section. And my winners, don't forget. Thank you, Chef. My winners, please don't forget to leave a comment. And once I see the comment, then I will place the money in your Cash App. Chef and I are working. Oh, that's right, Chef. Next Sunday, we have a celebrity interview next Saturday, right, Chef? 4 o'clock. That's right. Folks, that will Chef, my partner and I, Chef Finance Ron, will be on next Saturday with a celebrity interview. Okay. What movie is that? Gino's telling you guys to watch the Sidney Poitier movie, Brother John. Okay. Thank you, Gino. All right. To keep the stream from being too long. Of course, I didn't list his entire filmography, but yeah, thank you, Gino. All right. Next Saturday at 4 o'clock, Chef Fine as Wine as myself will be here with another celebrity interview. So see you then. Be safe, folks, and have a good week.